Cool. Hey, Raymond. So, congrats with getting a job offer for QA. So you almost completed the automation QA program, and you already got the job. This is already happened in Spin Career. We had the students in the past who were like getting the job even before finishing the entire program. So I'm really happy about that. So please tell us when that happened and where you are with the program right now.
Yeah, actually, I just got the offer letter yesterday. I would say I've definitely been applying to jobs a long time, even throughout the course. And as I learn my skills, I updated my resume and try to, keep it updated. And I'd say the last few months, definitely in the middle of the course, got a lot of traction with just feedback and people responding to me, just little recruiter conversations. And I think a lot of people just, didn't have the experience. I think a lot of people just to see that I had a history of trying to learn,
Mm-hmm.
and show that I was willing to learn and try to grow was very important. But the job I got itself, it's titled software tester and project specialist. So it's a small team trying to build. I think I'm the second person on the team. It was basically the manager and then one team member. So I'm the second guy on the team right now. So they're growing. I like it because I'm new to the field and industry, so I can grow my skills as my team's growing. So I love that. And a lot of room to grow. Like there's a lot of things they can do to become to improve. It's not fully automated, but it's a desire they're going to have in the near future. So hopefully by the end of this calendar year, we're really automating things and making everyone's job a lot easier. So I'm excited because I worked a lot hard to try to get an opportunity. So I
Of
appreciate
course,
it.
yeah, you definitely deserve that. Definitely deserve that. Let me ask you about the program. So you almost completed the program, but I want there's people who probably gonna watch that video and who gonna just be curious about the training, about the program, about the level of support. So can you please share more about that?
So yeah, the it starts off, learning kind of overall exactly what Agile's about. And the support system is really easy through the chat. It's almost like text messaging someone. They respond within a day. Ask any questions. I mean, you can send them videos of if you had a question in a video, they'll respond to that way. I mean, you can set up a Zoom meeting if you had to. Only can find a time together. I'm even having different time zones. I'm on the East Coast. You guys on the West Coast. It wasn't really an issue. There's a lot of flexibility, which I appreciate that. And also, even like doing a course, you guys have, we had a question about figuring out if there's any other websites we can use or have access to learn some more information. And you guys were willing to actually give us the information within our classes or through chat to say, hey, try this website to learn more and have more practice, which was great. So, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, thanks for that. How do you like the internship?
Internship was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really didn't know what to expect, honestly. But definitely I could see where, the word sprint, because things came at you really fast. I had a little hiccup, but my Tatiana, my instructor, was definitely there to support me. Even you copped in and, was asking me to send any videos as well if I was struggling. And then also you guys gave me the confidence to be able to even look online and find the answer myself, which was great. But I think even, I used an internship right after in my interview process. And, my interviewer said, when he saw software testing, some of the skills I put on my resume that I was learning, that got us interested, because it wasn't exactly applying to my job as of what I got now, but he saw it, what I wanted to get into. So I definitely see an immediate impact of taking the course. I took courses before, but usually you fall in that cycle. You take a course, you finish it, you kind of hope for the best, nothing happens. But this one really was kind of giving me a skill set to really get into the field. So I appreciate the support. It means a lot having someone there that I was able to talk to and mentor you through the process.
Perfect. Let's little briefly talk about this job that you got. So I usually ask the graduates a question, maybe some kind of advice you can give for the people who just about to start or who are applying and for the jobs and cannot get the interviews. So maybe you can give some. Do you have any kind of idea for the advice?
My advice definitely is update your resume. Make it up, everything. You can't make it cookie cutter. You have to make it applicable to what you're looking for. If it's QA, IT in general, make it. And I realized once I did my resume about 2-3 months ago, I've seen a huge uptick in activity. Either just views, profile, people looking me up, contacting me via email, phone call. So definitely update your resume. Even jobs, I've had a sales history, but in essence, within my sales career, I did a lot of project management in reality. So when I kind of intertwine that with consulting, plus really showcasing my skills in education up front, not just my job history, because I didn't have work history that was relatable. I think using that and kind of switching it around, it was at the forefront. And then he saw just a list of all these educations. It was like, okay, he's really doing something. So resume update, definitely uplift your skill set and education up front. And then biggest thing too is don't be afraid to network, reach out to people. You'd be surprised if you just get in contact with someone, you might be the only person they know out of 100 people on the resume that they actually, there's a face to this name. So
cool. That's great advice. Yeah, and just so you know it, Raymond, the program also includes the resume assistance. It's the last unit which you haven't started yet, or you just started the first lesson. So that's also included, but you haven't needed to use that, which is okay, which is great as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's amazing. So if you don't mind sharing the little more about the position you got, is it the full-time position or it's a contract?
No, it's full time. I'm with the company, so full time, and come with a lot of great benefits. A lot of people I met there been there for a very long time, like 20 plus years. It's in the manufacturing industry, so they're not going anywhere anytime soon. They see a huge uptick in business during the pandemic, just because of their demand or necessity dealing with manufacturing supply chain. So, my hiring manager at the time, been there for his position currently for like 7-8 years, and he hired a guy 2 years ago, recently, 2-3 years ago, and he says they still can't really keep up with work, so they want to hire a new person, but it's just about finding that right person for the job. And they realized what they're looking for, either it was people wanted, that had the experience, wanted like fully remote, which they didn't offer. They offered like a hybrid, or it was someone that wasn't kind of willing to kind of grow with the team, right? Either they kind of knew everything, was like ready to impact. So I think I just kind of fit what they're looking for. Had a great conversation, and I'm just excited to see where that's gonna go. I really am. So
perfect. Raymond, and probably the last question. If you don't mind, can you please share with us the salary got for the position, so that
so my salary is 70,000.
Okay.
70,000. Yep. So like where I live, my cost of living is pretty affordable. I'm in I'm not in New York City. I'm in actually upstate New York State, and that's really well, because I would say, to put in perspective, I mean, you can buy a 1,600 square foot house and pay like $1,500 a month for mortgage. So
that's perfect. No, for the first job,
it's
amazing. Like for the first QA IT job, this is a great, great start. And as far as I understood, you explained that this position is also not the fully automation, right? But the plan for you is to also to start as a manual, and then within that company, it's the same position, move to automation slightly. So I guess like within the year, you can even start requesting the salary review or something like that. Depends.
Yeah. They definitely brought that up with raises and performance, which was great. And then there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of opportunity to growth, because the team is small right now, and as they keep growing, and they're already a global company, but as they keep growing, they're going to have to grow the team more and more, and then I'll get more responsibility. Hopefully means, increase. But I think for what I was looking for at the time, I was grateful for it. Just because where I'm at, there's nothing locally that was the higher salary positions. unless you had like a lot of experience. Plus, they wanted like 5, 6, 8+ years of experience. But from where I was in my current career, willing to pivot, just really learning. I couldn't find nothing locally. Most of them were like fully remote jobs, which is nothing against those. It's just that because they're fully remote, a bigger pool of candidates, I would say. But I like being able to work with a hybrid kind of schedule because now I can sit down with my colleagues and really learn from them. I feel like it'll really just kind of speed track my progression. So.
Exactly. I know that some of the students, they want to have remote. The other students would want to only go to office. And the third category is hybrid. In my opinion, this hybrid is one of the best because you want to start having someone with experience to, maybe explain you more. Face to face is better. Is way always better. It's faster. But at the same time, you have remote option. And I know like over the time, you're definitely going to have option to work 100% remotely because the company want to build a trust. They want to see how you are responsible. And if they see that 100% and they see there is no need for you to come every day for the office, it'll definitely be okay with you, working maybe even 4 days a week. From home, instead of the office. So that's good. That's perfect. But there are different offices. Some offices would have a free meals, free snacks, free coffee. All this stuff is very good. Gym and other things. You can collaborate with get some friends. It's always fun. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
Both sides, the remote, you can travel, right? For me, when the COVID happened, remote was like, wow, nice, let's go somewhere, let's go. And right now, like how many, like 3 years after the COVID started, right now it's already okay. But today I was working today and I was surfing today. So just today, in the middle of the day I did surf. So I was working on Del Mar, it's in San Diego area. And I did surf for an hour, so perfect. It's a lunch break. I got my board in the car, and I was working outside. So perfect. Yeah. So you always have that kind of options with hybrid as well. So perfect.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. It's great. It's great. It's good to know I can grow and room to improve. And but yeah, like so the title is like 2 different titles. It's the title is software tester and project specialist. I mean, they don't just control. I mean, of course they testing softwares that our consumers use, but also like we're also going to be spearheading integrations with our clients as well, which is great with different software. So it's a combination. So yes, I really see it's I'm gonna be able to really grow within the company and see a lot. They really mainly use right now Microsoft tools. And SQL mainly, but I don't know what our ticket management system is. But because I have experience with some, once I actually get the first few weeks or month in and see what they use their technologies, I might be able to give some information, some output out, and hopefully I can maybe spearhead. Okay, how are you going to manage our tickets? I'll let you do that. So
perfect, excellent. Thanks, Raymond, for sharing the testimonial. I'm pretty sure that the people who are gonna be interested in the Spin Career program, they would be find this very informative and helpful. So and from my side, feel free always to reach out, and if you need any help, let me know. If you have any friends, feel free to do the referral. We're doing the kind of referral bonuses. So the last union have more information about getting a job in 100% automation. So feel free to continue with that. And always welcome to help and happy about you, excited. So cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.